Hello and welcome back to World Cup Talk. My name is Brummie Joe and today we're going to be talking about all the latest stuff that's gone on in the World Cup, and Argentina are through. Who would have thought it after their dismal start, but we're going to get into that shortly. First of all though, a message from our sponsors. Thank you to OneFootball for sponsoring the channel. If you do want to check them out, the link is in the description below. They've got all the stats, all the transfers and all the World Cup knowledge you need to know. Let's get on with the video anyway. Now, Peru recorded their first win in a World Cup final since 1978, and it was the last game for both sides as Peru came out winners. But Peru were due a win. They've been playing well this tournament, and I said last episode they were due a win, and it seems for them too little too late. But I'm glad they've got that win. They've got something to take home from the tournament. So fair play Peru. Again, it's a tournament of what ifs for them. Australia needed to beat Peru and hope France beat Denmark for them to get to the last 16. But Andre Carrillo had other ideas when he fired Peru in front early on in the game. Peru captain Paulo Guerrero sealed the win later on with a 50th minute strike into the bottom corner. Peru deserved to win this tournament and they could have done much more, but they failed to turn the style on until it was too late, unfortunately for them. But it was good to see you, Peru, and you've certainly gone up in my estimations, and hopefully we see you again in the World Cup soon. Next up, we've got the first 0-0 of the tournament after, I believe, 36 games, and I tell you what, it had 0-0 written all over it. I've actually got exclusive highlights of the game here. That's basically everything that happened in that match as France go through with 7 points, top of the group, and Denmark follow with 5. I think they were both happy to take the point in the end. Is it going to be the same for Belgium or England, or are we going to try and win it? Are they going to try and win it? Obviously, second could be better for either team, but you don't want to go in with that mentality. We will talk about that later anyway. Now, the 7 o'clock kickoffs were much more exciting as there was plenty more in it for the teams. Iceland, Nigeria and Argentina all had their last 16 hopes resting on this final game. Milan Badej opened the scoring for Croatia after 53 minutes, leaving a mountain to climb for Iceland. But a penalty was awarded, and after missing one earlier in the tournament, Gylfi Sigurdsson stepped up to make sure he put this one in the back of the net. Now, Iceland still had to score a few more goals to have any chance of going through, but Ivan Perisic made sure that they wouldn't, and Croatia would take home all 3 points and maximum points from the groups with a 90th minute goal. But onto the game of the night for me, which is Argentina versus Nigeria. And I know it's a mixed bag with England fans and Argentina. For me, I just wanted to see Lionel Messi show what he can do, because he's had a really disappointing tournament so far, and that he did. First of all, Caballero was dropped after his howler against Croatia, and Aguero was also dropped to the bench. But it only took 14 minutes for Messi to show what he can do, and what a goal it was. The ball came over his shoulder, he took a touch off his thigh, a touch off his foot, and it just took the ball away from the defender, which gave him no chance. And with his weaker foot, he banged it into the far corner, and that is exactly what we want to see from Messi. More of that, please, unless you come up against England. But Argentina now face France in the final 16, so if they can knock France out for us, I'll be very happy. Nigeria were putting up a fight as well, and they earned a penalty after Maradona was doing a bit too much tugging in the area, if you know what I mean. The referee gave a penalty and Victor Moses slotted it away with ease. Question though, would Caballero have saved that one? There was more drama as the referee had to take a look at another offence that could have ended in a penalty, as Rojo headed the ball onto his own arm, which people were claiming could be a penalty. Now, it is debatable, but I probably wouldn't give it. And to have it overturned, it has to be a clear and obvious penalty. And if it's unsure, keep it the referee's decision, I guess. And it was Rojo who stole the headlines after a ball was whipped in and he hit it on the volley beautifully. The pace on the ball was so much. It was a goal that Messi would be proud of himself. Not a centre-back. A centre-back for Man United. But what a goal it was. Absolutely amazing goal to take them through. And fair play to him. The joy on Messi's face was one thing, but Diego Maradona's celebration was another. Maradona looked off his face in that game, and it was quite funny to watch, man. But when he was flipping the old bird to the away fans, that was really something else. Writing a few headlines himself there. Hopefully he hasn't stole the headlines from Rojo with those celebrations. I doubt he has. So today it's France, Denmark, Argentina and Croatia through to the next round. And we have to say goodbye to Iceland, Australia, Peru and Nigeria. It's been good having you. Now on to the last 16. Let me know your predictions for tomorrow's game. We've got more group stage games coming through. Some interesting games tomorrow as Brazil could get knocked out against Serbia. Could Serbia do the impossible and knock Brazil out? It would be unheard of. But I want you guys to let me know anyway. Let me know your predictions in those comments. I'll read every single one of them. And hit that like button if you did enjoy the video. Subscribe if you're new. And if you aren't, hit that notification bell. I'll catch you next time.